Hi guys, it's Teacher Josh. It's good to see you all back here. We're taking a look at the Smithsonian. So here we are. You can see the front cover of the Smithsonian. This cute little, looks like a little monkey on the front. And we're in the January-February 2025 issue of the Smithsonian. And we're about to talk about, I told you guys earlier, I'm a foodie. That means I love food, all things food. We're going to look at an article about an all-time American favorite called Velveeta. Yes, this was an American favorite. We'll talk all about it. Where did it come from? Who made it? And what about Velveeta today? Let's go take a little look at this. All right, so basically, the name of the article is American Culture. How Emily Frey whipped up a smooth dairy sensation. Okay, so this is cool. You've got this woman who's working in her kitchen, and let's see what she says here. She says, a new way to mix the cheese pieces with whey, the leftover liquid from milk curds. So that's what whey is, okay? It's the leftover liquid from milk curds, while adding an ingenious emulsifier to blend the fats and the water. So what is an emulsifier? An emulsifier, well, it's a substance that helps blend fat and water together. So genius means super smart idea. So she needs a way to bring the fat and the water in her mixture together, and she does it. She figures it out. And Frey patented, man, she's a smart cookie. She patented a key part of this process. So what does it mean to patent something? Well, it means you literally get a government document that say it's my invention. That way, anyone who uses your process has to pay you royalties, man. So, my goodness, this was a good thing for her. And Frey dubbed it Velveeta, and it became an instant hit. What does instant hit mean? Well, instant hit means it became very popular. So by 1923, a businessman named Weasel had incorporated the Velveeta Cheese Company and was selling his new sensationally satiny cheese to restaurants and hotels across America and Europe. So Frey ends up selling her Velveeta Cheese Company to this businessman named Weasel. Okay? And again, here's another cool word, sensationally satiny cheese. Sensationally means like amazing, super great, satiny. The idea of satin is like super smooth. This cheese is awesome. All right, so then we get a little bit of the history of where the Velveeta went next. So it says here that Velveeta Company in 1927 was bought out by Kraft Foods. Now that's still around today. That is a huge, food producer in the United States. So you'll see Kraft products on the shelves today. So it was acquired, it says here, in 1927. And Borden absorbed the Monroe Cheese Company in 1929. Kraft soon changed the Velveeta recipe. Now this is what's crazy. Okay, what does recipe mean? That means what it's made of, right? Remember, this chick Frey, this girl Frey, this woman, invents this process to make this beautiful cheese product. So then Kraft comes along. I bet it had something to do with money, okay? Maybe they were sick and tired of paying Emily Frey for her patent. So these guys, Kraft Company, they changed the recipe, though crucially replacing real cheese. So it's not even cheese anymore, which is crazy. Crucially, that means the most important thing about the whole thing, okay, crucially important, they get rid of the real cheese. Man, that's preposterous. which has only 3 or 4 ingredients, with the paragraph of chemical elements that still graces the packages today. So they completely took the cheese out of Velveeta and put in some wacky chemicals that tasted like it. And here's what's the real kicker. They marketed in the 1930s and the 1940s Kraft dubiously, there's a word, kind of dishonestly, okay? Dubiously, dishonestly promoted Velveeta as a health food and diet aid, right? Like it wasn't really doing that. And so this stuff, it says, it was low price, so it didn't cost a lot, and it was convenient. Okay, why was it convenient? Well, kids loved it. You could put it on a shelf. You didn't have to refrigerate it. That was cool. And it just kind of melts like a dream. And it charmed women who were at home doing a lot of baking and, you know, trying to keep the kids happy, feeding them. So everybody wanted this stuff. But it wasn't even cheese anymore. That's what kills me. Kind of crazy, right? I think the other thing that's really amazing is how popular this stuff is. Look at the statistics. In 1996, domestic sales, that means domestic just means in the United States, hit an astonishing peak. That means a huge peak. That means like how much people were eating of this stuff. Look at a load of this. This is crazy. 8.75 pounds for every American. It doesn't even say like per family. Every single American in America we're made of Velveeta, this fake cheese. It's unbelievable. That is a remarkable, an amazing amount. Okay, remarkable means amazing. The devastating cheese apocalypse of 2014. This is crazy. Okay, devastating means like something really tragic, horrible. And they called it the cheese apocalypse. So what happened? Anytime you hear the word apocalypse, it just means like decimation, death, horrible, terrible. Something is killing everybody. Okay, but this is the cheese apocalypse. Okay, and here's what's funny: it's not even cheese. Can you believe that? In 2014, this is in my lifetime. That's when Kraft announced a Velveeta shortage, just ahead of the Super Bowl. Listen to the quote. Okay, what is the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl is the most popular sporting event in America every year. It's when the two best pro football, American football teams play. And it's for the championship. And pretty much everybody's watching it in the U.S. So they make an announcement right before this big game that, we don't have enough Velveeta. We've run out. And here's what a fan says. She tweeted, revealing a feverish love for cheese product, in quotes, right, because it's not even a cheese product, that in fact technically does not contain cheese. She says, if this is true, I'm going to die. Oh my goodness. Somebody being dramatic. Well, there you have it. America ate something beautiful with cheese and then totally takes the cheese out of it. All right, guys, that was a fun story. Thanks for joining me. Bye.